What is going on, guys? My name is Ross, or Mr. Boss for the win. Welcome back to another GTA 5 live stream. Today, we have got something pretty special. I think this is going to be awesome. So this is going to be some pre-DLC stream hype. This is going to be really, really cool. And I know what you guys might be saying right now. You know, we're customizing the Sabre Turbo. Is this a mod? You know, is this real? This is definitely real, everyone. You know, we are playing, like I said, on the PC today. So if you want to join up, you totally can. This is going to be amazing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to be customizing the Sabre Turbo today. And if you want to join, because we're going to try to do a car show as well, you can join the crew. Links in the description. So join up. We're on the PC today, like I said. So let's check it out. A lot of you guys are probably not believing me right now, but thanks to some PC magic, everyone. Thanks to some PC magic. That's what I'll say. Thanks to some PC magic. Boom, look at that right there. The Class A Sabre Turbo. It's available from Benny's. So obviously, as you can see, it's available in Benny's. $15,000. We've already got ours, but you know what? Let's go ahead and order another one. So it's $15,000 to order off of Benny's site. Like I said, you can order it, and that's what I'm going to do. Let's put this in Eclipse. Okay, it just went straight to Eclipse Towers. I thought I was going to have to remove a car or something like that. But yeah, like I said, we've got our Sabre Turbo. We're going to be customizing it. We're going to be doing some customization sprees as well. Like you can see, I think there's a custom one already there. There's one. So let's do it. Let's see if Benny's will accept our ride right here. Let's see if he'll accept it. Let's see. I think this is going to be crazy. Okay. So let's do it, boys. Let's do it. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Let's see if it'll work. Sorry, I was testing out my audio. Oh, baby, it works. There we go. The Class A Sabre Turbo. It allows us to go inside Benny's. That is awesome. That is awesome. What's going on, guys, in the chat? Once again, welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream today. Like I said, if you are enjoying so far, be sure to drop it a like rating. That'd be amazing. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Okay, so let's do it. Let's upgrade the car. So our cost to buy it was $15,000, and this is our customization fee right here. It is $490,000. So pretty expensive in terms of vehicle customization fee. I think it's the most expensive out of all the other ones. So let's go ahead and upgrade this thing. No sense in wasting any more time. Boom. That's it right there. That's it. Sabre Turbo Custom. Yes. All right. And if you see me looking over to my other monitor, that's because I'm just checking on the quality of the stream, checking on how you guys are doing in the chat. What's going on, guys? Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Obviously, we got the Sabre Turbo right here. It's pretty awesome. Once again, thanks to some PC magic, we got it a little bit early, so we're just hanging out, having some fun, customizing it right now, which is a blast. All right, so this is it, obviously, as you can clearly see. I know a lot of people were looking forward to this one. So let's go ahead and upgrade the armor all the way. We'll go ahead and do the brakes. So pretty cool already. I love the look of this car. Let's go in first person. First person, pretty clean, pretty clean. What's going on, guys? What's going on? All right, cool stuff, cool stuff. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. All right, bumpers. Here we go. And I'm going to need to hear from you guys in the chat. So if you see me looking over to my other monitor, I'm looking for your suggestions. So let me know what you would do in terms of customization, in terms of colors, all that good stuff. So front bumper options, we've got a few. We've got custom chin spoiler, extended chin spoiler, painted chin spoiler, and painted and chin spoiler, and then painted and large splitter. So this one, okay, so all the painted ones remove the chrome. Gotcha. That's what I was looking for. And it also removes the plate on the front. I wonder if we'll be able to put a plate on the front. I think we will. We're just going to have to choose it. We're going to go with painted and large splitter. We'll obviously make that paint job a little bit better, but that's okay. And there's only one option for the rear, and that is painted bumper. Okay, so you can pretty much have two styles. You can have a painted style or a chrome style. So for this first one, we'll go with the painted style, since obviously that one seems to be the, we're just going to go with that one. Chassis option, so there's only one option for the chassis. It's roll cage. So there's two options for the roll cage. You can do, obviously, roll cage, or you can do stunt cage. The stunt cage is chrome. I kind of like the stunt cage. Again, that's like the only difference. Let's see what it looks like in first person. So, yeah, literally the only difference is stunt cage is chrome and roll cage is obviously painted. We'll try stunt cage for now. We might change that going forward. Engine, let's change the engine block. So there's a few options. You can do the V8 painted covers. You can do, you can do custom block chrome, custom block painted, V8 painted ribbed covers, V8 chrome. We'll do the painted livery ones. That'll be the best, I think, in my opinion. That will be the best. So we got the painted livery ones. Air filters, we're going to go with twin air. Engine's in. Why not? Engine tunes, we're going to upgrade all the way. So we're going to make sure that's purchased. What's going on, guys, in the chat? Hey, we have a new sponsor. Everyone welcome Robbie Loins. Robbie, what's up, man? Dude, thank you so much for sponsoring the stream. You totally rock, my man. Thank you so much. I can't like look exactly at my other monitor because I am playing. My PC's right here. My other monitor is like right there. So it is kind of hard to see. But, yeah, thank you so much, Robbie, for sponsoring. That is amazing. Thank you so much, dude. So as we always do with our new sponsors, be sure to welcome Robbie in the chat. Everyone say hello to him. All right, so we've got our engine. Let's upgrade our exhaust. So there's a few options for exhaust. It is chrome tip, big bore, or side exit. Ooh, side exit looking good. I think we're going to go with side exit, but honestly, big bore doesn't look bad. It all depends on the style you want to go for. But we're going to go with side exit right now. The only problem with that is, okay, now you guys might not mind this, but I think it's kind of interesting. So when we take away the exhaust pipes on the back, the cutout for the exhaust pipe is still there. Which, if you were to have like a custom created car with the exhaust pipes on the side, they wouldn't leave the cutouts in the bumper on the back. They would remove it. Okay, that's good. That's kind of interesting. So if you were interested in that, that's why. Explosives, we're not going to worry about that. Grill. So this is stock. You've got your de-chromed, and then you've got your painted. I kind of like chrome. There needs to be a little bit of chrome in this car. It obviously can't be all painted. So we're going to go with that one's black. We'll just stick with chrome for now. Hood, there's a few options we can go with. We can go with the Cal induction hood, the Ram air hood, the carbon hood, triple intake, and single intake. I like the Ram air hood. You know what we should create? We should create Dom's charger or Dom's car from Fast 7. Okay, I'm going to pull that up on my other monitor. That would be cool. Okay, so I've got it pulled up. It's like this, it's black. It's like an all black. You know, we'll worry about that a little bit later. But for now, let's keep going. That's our hood option. No new options for the horn. Hydraulics, we'll upgrade all the way. We'll do the quad pumps with a V pattern. Interior, trim design. So we can obviously do the luxury velour, luxury leopard, tiger, zebra, crocodile, camo, luxury digital, leather striped. And so there's basically two options. There's velour and then there's leather. We're going to go with the leather one for now, but we're going to hold off just a little bit. I like to do the interior after I've done the exterior. So for now, we're going to hold off. Lights, we'll do xenon. And livery. Are you guys ready to see the liveries? I think you guys are. If you guys are ready to see the liveries, be sure to let me know in the chat by saying hype. Spam that hype, boys. Let's get hyped. Let's go check out these new liveries. Let's go check out these new liveries, everyone. So let's do it. Get hyped right now, boys. Get hyped. Here we go. So there's a few different liveries. We've got the blue outline pinstripe. That one looks pretty simple, but still pretty cool. Ooh, whoops. Did not mean to move on. So I don't know how well you guys can see that. Let me change the color real quick. So if I do white, will you guys be able to see it a little better? Okay. So we'll do white for right now. So that's well, that might be even worse. That might be worse. Let me see if I can do like a gray. There we go. Almost everything shows up on gray. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, so this is blue outline pinstripe. You can see it's very simple. pretty simple design in terms of the like outline it does. It's just like pretty much 3 lines, a white line and then 2 really small blue lines, which obviously you can see right there. So ultimately that's pretty cool. Hype, 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 boys. So that's blue pinstripe. Up next we got yellow pinstripe, ooh, which is another crazy design. So that's yellow pinstripe, looking nice. So yellow pinstripe is obviously a little bit more intense than the blue outline pinstripe. You know what? I forgot to check. Oh, shoot. Let's see under the hood for each one. Can I raise the engine? Okay, so this one does nothing for the engine block. Interesting. Let's go back to livery, check out yellow pinstripe. Let's see if that does anything for the engine block. Okay, that one does. That's cool. Okay, I really like that. On the inside, that looks super dope. So you can see the livery design it does on the engine block itself and behind. Pretty cool. Let's move on, though, to royal pinstripes. So this one is royal pinstripes right here. Nice. So royal pinstripes getting a little bit more fancy. Obviously, it's got some pretty cool designs on the hood, the roof, and sort of the back, which I think looks pretty cool. How much does it cost to upgrade? If you guys missed it in the very beginning, it costs $449,000 to upgrade the Sabre Turbo. So that's that right here. That's the royal stripes. Let's check if it's got anything under engine block. It does. Very similar design, as you can see. Still, not bad, not bad. So let's keep it going. Up next, we got Inferno. Ooh, this is Inferno, everyone. Nice. Look at this one. This is the Inferno. Now we're getting into the good ones. Oh, you know what's a shame is that it doesn't go on the back. It only goes along the side. Oh, well, that still looks really awesome. Look at the flames. That is sick. All right, that is super cool. I really like that. That is amazing. Sweet. All right, well, that is awesome. So that's the Inferno. I'm really impressed by the way that looks. Let's check out the engine block. Pretty simple, as you can see. It is... Ooh, one of them's on, like, the front and one of them's on the back. This side, it's on the front, and that side, it's closer to the rear. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie. That's very interesting. Cool. Well, that's the Inferno. I'm sure that would look better with a different color, but for now I'm just trying to get it so you guys can see it. Up next, we've got Suicide Green. Look at this. Suicide Green. This is an interesting livery, my friend, because it looks like it only... The majority of the design is on the roof, and I can't really see the roof all that well. It looks like there's a design on the front hood. It looks like it's some angels or girls. Looks like it's 3 women. And then on the back, it looks like it's a cross, and it's got some design on there. And on the side and the door is just simple outline kind of pinstripe designs. Let's see what it looks like underneath the hood. Wow, nothing. That's kind of disappointing. Oh, there's some tiny pinstripe outlines. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's tiny pinstripe outlines right there that you might have missed. Okay, well, that is... What was that one again? That one was Suicide Green. Up next, we got the Swirl Pinstripe. Ooh, another kind of fancy one. So this one is Swirl. Swirl Pinstripe is... Again, it's like a white combination. Again, it's most of the design is on the top portion of the car, where you've got some fancy swirl pattern, obviously. But there is still designs on the side and on the back. Some nice etchings on the gas tank, too. I don't know if you guys can see that. Closer to the bottom, too, we get some nice designs. So that's Swirl Pinstripe. Let's see what that looks like underneath the engine block. So some tiny designs. We can see a few things on the engine block itself. A few designs as well, kind of on the back. Not bad, not bad. I think that one's pretty cool. For livery, we've got Royal Red. Here we go. Now we're getting into some intense ones. This one is Royal Red. Nice. This one looks super cool. So we got Royal Red right here, looking good. I love the design that kind of goes on the arch of the wheels right here. That one looks awesome. And also it kind of goes up on this like back portion right here. Really, really cool. That is awesome. I love that livery. Can we see what it looks like on the gas tank? Gas tank looks awesome. Super duper cool. Let's see what it looks like on the engine block. Whoa, nice. That looks incredible. Okay, this one is super cool because it's not just the design, it like actually turns the inside red, which is amazing. All right, that is super cool. That is fantastic. All right, I love that design. That's definitely one we're going to be using. Really cool stuff. Up next, we've got Preposterous Purple. Ooh, this is Preposterous Purple. This would obviously look good with like a purple or a blue underneath, so I don't think this one is doing us too much justice right now. But this is Preposterous Purple. I love these two so far. The Preposterous Purple and the Royal Red. Those two are really awesome. And my secondary of orange, like I said, is not helping anyone here. I love the design, though, especially on the roof and the hood and all over the place. Wow, this one is really nice. See what it looks like on the gas tank. Beautiful design. Let's go up into the engine block. This one does the same effect too. Awesome. The only problem is it doesn't have the on the engine block. There's nothing on the engine block. Wow, you get this really cool design, but on the engine itself there's nothing. Still pretty cool. Still really awesome. So we got one more to go over. This next one is Ballistic Blue. Ooh, Ballistic Blue, everyone. This one is sweet. So this one is similar. In fact, it's the exact same thing as Preposterous Purple, except obviously it's bright blue. Well, that is awesome. I really like that. This one is cool, and you can obviously see it's got some touches of gray and kind of gold in there, which looks nice. Really, really cool. All right, I like what they've done. I really like what they've done. Well, that's awesome. All right, so let's check out the engine block, see what it looks like. See, this one they did right. They put the design on the engine block too. So I'm not sure if Rockstar just forgot or what. I don't know if they like forgot to add that other one on the engine block, but this one looks amazing. This one looks really, really good. So I'm not exactly sure, like I said, if they forgot or not or what the case is. But that one looks awesome. I think we're going to stick with this one for now because I really like it. So let's move on to plates real quick. Plate holder. I don't know which one we're going to do. Let's do the Hawaiian one. Why not? Kind of reminds me of that. Vanity plate. We will do the... Let's see, which one do we want to do? What car is this? This is De Classe. We could do De Classe, or we could do Benny's. I really like the... Where's the freaking silver Benny's one? Oh, there it is. I like the silver Benny's one. License on the back, we'll do... Can't believe I don't have my custom tag on this one. That's a shame. Alright, up next we have a spoiler option, so we can put a spoiler if we want. I think we're going to do that. We'll change the secondary color too. We'll do transmission up all the way. Trunk. Alright, we've got some options to upgrade in the trunk, so let's see. So there's a speaker box shelf, which honestly doesn't look good. Like so if you can't afford the, if you can't afford any of them, none probably looks best because that looks dumb. It like changes the color altogether. You've got the round speaker shelf, but honestly, that's like $2,000 more, and that restores the color. The triple, that was bright. Look how bright that is. The triple sub shelf install, the premium sub trunk install, and extreme trunk. Extreme trunk, obviously it is. We're going to go with the best one we possibly can. Turbo, you know it. We're putting the turbo on there. Wheels, we'll worry about a little bit later. Let's go into the respray options. So let's see what kind of effect we get. You know what? White might look really good on this. Wow. Okay, so the color actually does matter quite a bit because anything that's not the livery, it's going to make it the color. So like, I know that's kind of dumb and sounds stupid, but the livery doesn't cover this entire car. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So any color you change is going to have an impact, as you can clearly see right here. So you know what's going to look good on this? I think white, honestly, might look really good. Cream looks pretty good. But frost white looks good. We'll do that for the primary and the secondary. Actually, a blue might not look bad either. But I think if we went all white, it wouldn't look bad. Boom, so there's the frost white. Nice. So let's move on to interior. Okay, where's interior options? There we go. I was missing it. Trim. Let's do the leather striped trim color. So we could do a blue inside. Is there like a light baby blue we could get? There's a light blue. There we go. Ornaments. We could do an ornament if we wanted to. We'll do the blue mariachi. Dial. Is there a... We'll do the classic 30s. Steering wheel. We will do something that gives us some blue, hopefully. Well, I guess nothing's going to give us blue. Okay, that's fine. We'll do the old school cool. Column shifters. We'll do the Pizvazzer. I like that one. Plaques. Let's do San Andreas. ICE system. Oh, that's another thing we can do. Okay, wow, that really actually adds a lot. Not going to lie. Doing the ICE system in the back. And then light color. Let's see if we can do like a light blue. There we go. Nice. All right, let's see what that looks like from the outside. Pretty cool. So a simple blue and white pattern, as you guys can see right here. This is real. Again, a lot of people are saying this is not real. This is totally real, everyone. Let's just put some neon underglows because it might be dark when I go outside. So we're going to put neons on just because. No particular reason. Oh, you know what? Let's change our vanity plate now that we've got a lot of white in the front. To Class A. That kind of blends in, but that still looks nice. All right, wheels. Let's do Vinny's B spokes. What color should we do? You know what? I like the Celtic chrome knots. Those honestly look really good. And then if we can get like a light blue, baby blue, like that. We'll do some tire designs. We'll do the white walls. Boom. I think we'll do some light window smoke. There we go. Just a little bit of a tint. I think that's it, boys. As far as our first design, I think that's it. This is like the blue and the white. Obviously, the pattern we kind of were going for here. Let's take this outside and let's see who else is here. So obviously, this is our design. Let me run you through a quick little just breeze through. Obviously, looking good, looking good. Let's see what some of the other options would look like. So let's say we did the stunt roll cage. Okay, so it would be white instead of chrome. You know what? I like the chrome a lot better. It blends in my opinion, a little bit better than the other ones. Or we could do no roll cage, and no roll cage honestly looks fine too. This is what it would look like with a triple intake bug catcher, single intake bug catcher. That's what it would look like with Cal induction, which honestly doesn't look bad either. But I wanted a little bit of a little beefier style hood, so that's what we went with. Bumper, if we went with the chrome option, that's what it would look like. So if we went with more chrome, that's what it would be. I like it though. I like it a lot. Wonder what it would look like is a second. You guys are saying try out a secondary of black. I'll try out a secondary of black, see what it looks like. That's what it would look like as your secondary of chrome. Oh my gosh. Chrome spoiler? That would be crazy. So that's what our secondary of black looks like. And if we did our primary black also. So that's the primary and secondary as black. So you can see it adds a little bit of a different feel to the car. A little darker in my opinion. Still doesn't look bad. It still does not look bad at all. So obviously that's one route you could take. Something's going on outside. I have no clue. What about matte? Does matte look good at all? Matte white. You know, matte white looks pretty good. But you know, we're just gonna go with the metallic color that we started with. I think it's fine. Like I said, if you want to make yours white, or black, you totally can. I wanted to make mine white, which is, you know, totally cool too. We're gonna be doing a bunch of designs, guys, so don't worry about it. We're gonna be meeting up with some of the people out here. Whoa, there is a lot of people going on. Oh my gosh, everyone's got like the same design as me. Alright, so let's take this somewhere where we can show this off real quick. I think it's almost daytime. Could be wrong after I crash. Yeah, it's 5:10. Alright, so let's go... Oh, you know what? I need to... Let's take this to the Maze Bank Arena. Let's take this to the Maze Bank real quick. That way we can show it off. Yeah, someone just blew everyone up. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. So yeah, this is... Let's see what it looks like on the inside. This is design number 1 that we've created. Not bad. I kind of like this Sabre Turbo. This one is really cool. I really do think Rockstar has saved the best for last here in terms of the lowriders that they've chosen to given us. Because this one's pretty epic. You know, I really do enjoy it. So let's see. Let me just pull into a parking spot real quick. Somewhere where there's light. That's why I wanted to head over here. Boom. So, like I said, a lot of people are saying that this is not real. A lot of people are saying that, well, that's not what I wanted to pull up. I pulled up my camera app. Thanks, once again, thanks to some PC magic, my good friend Foxy Snaps, he actually helped me out and was able to, you know, help me get this in the game. So, it's on Benny's site. Whoa. It's on Benny's site. You can see it right here. We got the Class A Sabre Turbo. It's on here. Customized version, stock version, vice versa, 15,000. You can order it. Tricking out a near-perfect muscle car like the Sabre is a fine art. A mainstream mod shop won't understand that its deafening wheel spin isn't insufficient. It's the foreplay a car like this requires. So yeah, it's on Benny's site. I'm not joking. I'm not joshing you guys. I'm not pulling your leg. I'm not doing anything like that. I love how half the cars here are not the Sabre Turbo. But yeah, this is it. Let's go into... we're going to customize it some more, guys. Don't worry. But still pretty cool. So this is what my version turned out to be. I really like it. This is what his version turned out to be. Really cool. So I'm pretty sure everyone literally designed their car the exact same way with like very, very minor differences. So we have 20 people in here. But once again, not everyone's got the Sabre Turbo, which is totally cool. Understandable. I expected that to be the case. I still like mine. I like mine a lot. I like this livery design. I wish I could have gone with a different color spoiler, but overall it's still... What happened to that guy? Overall, it's really cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So once again, this is it. This is it. Alright, I love this car. I love this car. It's pretty amazing. Alright, boys, so let's go customize it some more. Obviously, let's drive it around just a little bit. But I do want to customize it some more. I want to get some more... you know, check out some more liveries, check out some more designs, see what's going on here. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. So, out of the Tornado, the minivan, and then this car, I want to say I like this one first, Tornado second, minivan third. That's kind of like the order I'm thinking of right now. Oh, I forgot I had a hydraulics. Let's test out the hydraulics. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. I think my hydraulics control is different on... Alright, so it's X on my PC account. There we go. Okay. Let's take it back in. Let's do some... Oh my god. What the heck? We can do a car show. Yeah, we can only do a car show with like 3 cars though, so that's the thing. Look at all those guys over there. That is insane. What is going on? Oh my god, they're attacking us. They're all blowing up. Alright, we're getting into Benny's real quick. I'm going to get into Benny's before something bad happens. I'm going to get in there before... Like I said. So once again, this car doesn't officially come out until April 19th, which is next Tuesday. But once again, thanks to some PC magic, I was able to get this car early. And thanks to my good friend, Foxy Snaps, he was actually able to help me out. And I was able to get it early, which is super cool. And big thanks to him for, once again, working with me on this. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun on this. Okay, so let's keep customizing it. Let's try out some different livery options, because obviously that's what we want to do. Try it out a little bit more. Liveries. Let's do... So that's purple. Purple and red. Those are kind of like the two I want to try. The other one, ooh, the flames. We're going to try all of them, guys. We're going to try all of them. So let's try the preposterous purple. Respray. Let's try what obviously purple. Ooh, midnight purple looks awesome. That is sick. Okay, so obviously the purple looks amazing with this one. What about if we do... So, and the pearlescent's obviously going to have a big impact on how it looks. Okay, clearly a purple pearlescent would go well with this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do bright purple pearlescent. That looks awesome. That is sick. That is super cool. Okay, secondary color. Let's do the same thing. I think we're going to do midnight purple. That looks awesome. Oh, I love that pearlescent. That is so cool. We'll do purple neon underglow. Let's change up the interior a little bit. We're just switching it up, boys. I mean, we're just trying to switch it up. You know, I don't have really any particular design that I'm trying to go for. We're just making it fancy, making it interesting. So that's if we did the bright purple inside. I think I'm going to do white, though, for the inside. Just because we've already got a lot of purple on the outside of this car. Let's see. We already got hydraulics, which looks cool. Hood. Let's change up the hood a little bit. We'll go with the cowl induction hood for this one. So yeah, we're going to change it up a bit. We're going to change it up a bit. I really like this one. This one is sexy as anything. Interior, let's change up the ornaments. Do we have a purple mariachi? I want something purple. There we go. That's purple. Dials, let's do rocker style, voodoo style. We'll do voodoo style. We'll do... Let's do the 8-ball. Again, I'm just changing it up. Just changing it up every so bit. Is there a Los Santos one? Los Santos neon. ICE system. We'll keep that the same. All right, let's see if we can get a purple color. Please have purple. There we go. Bright purple. Nice. Looking good. Looking good. Exhaust. Let's change the exhaust option up. We'll do big bore for this one. Engine. We'll go with the custom painted block just because it gives it a little bit different since they're, you know, I just want to switch it up a touch. We'll go with the custom painted one. Change up our air filters. We'll go with none. I kind of like the design of none. We already did exhaust, chassis, roll cage. I'm going to keep without the roll cage for now. Bumpers. Let's add some chrome in here. Let's do some chrome on the bumpers too. Let's do chrome bumpers just to see how those look like. Brakes, armor. Obviously, we're not doing any of that. Wheels. Benny's B-spokes. Wheel color. Let's see if we can change it to purple. Midnight purple. Tire design. We'll do the white walls. Windows. Obviously, we got the light smoke on there. Spoiler looks good. Have we done everything on the inside? Grill. We can do the... We'll do the painted light surround since we already got the chrome on the front. Chrome on the back. Hood, horn, hydraulics. Have we done everything on the inside? Steering wheel. We can change that up a little bit. Let's do resto mod. Why does our trim color look kind of awkward? Why does it look like it's blue? I guess that's just the way the midnight purple looks on the inside. All right, well, I think that is design number 2. Oh, we need to change up the plate a little bit. Let's do... Trying to think which one would look cool. I guess we'll do low and slow. Vanity plate, let's do... Go with Benny's. All right, and I think that's it, boys. I think that's it. At least for design number 2, I think that's it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think it looks cool. I think it looks pretty awesome. I'm a fan of it. I think it looks fine. I obviously like the purple one. We're going to play around with a bunch of other livery design. We've already spent so much money. It's crazy. We started with like 9 million. Now I've got, what is it, like freaking, oh, Jesus Christ. What happened? Everyone left and their cars are still here. It's like a graveyard for, oh, my freaking hood just popped up. Look at that. Everyone's leaving. Let me see if I can shut my hood again. That's better. Oh, it's still kind of broken, though. Boom. So, once again, this is the purple. This is the, what's it called? Like, preposterous purple. Really cool design. I like this one a lot. As you can see, this is what the inside looks like. This is what the outside looks like on a beautiful sunny day. Oh, boys. The Sabre Turbo is awesome. This, okay, Rockstar definitely saved the best for last here because this one is incredible. This one is wicked cool. I really like this one a lot. So let's park it real quick. Let's open up all the... I keep hitting the center button because I'm using a PS4 controller and I'm on PC. Okay, here we go. So this is what my final product ultimately looks like. We went with the preposterous purple. With the purple secondary, it looks really, or purple primary and secondary looks really good. So obviously that's sort of the livery designs you can do. We went with the zebra interior just to match sort of the funkiness of the overall design. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's that design right there. I really like it. I really like it a lot. We're a garbage man, and we've somehow got a modified we've got a modified Sabre Turbo, which is awesome. Oh, I did not mean to enable passive mode. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to freaking close my trunk, all my doors. There we go. Anyways, if you guys, like I said, are enjoying the stream so far, be sure to drop it a like rating. That would be amazing. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Thank you so much for the massive support on the stream so far. Let's keep customizing it, guys. Let's keep customizing this. I mean, this is going to be awesome. Whoa, that guy's freak. Whoa. We hit a curb. Okay. Sabre Turbo might... I didn't even have my low... I wasn't even... Wow, I didn't even use hydraulics. Okay. Sabre Turbo might struggle on curbs a little bit, as you might have just seen. But overall, this car is a beauty. This is so cool looking. I love the bottom 3 livery designs. They really are awesome. So let's keep it going and let's keep customizing it. Because this is just... I'm really impressed by this one. I'm really impressed. I definitely couldn't say the same thing about the minivan. And to an extent, I couldn't say the same thing about the Tornado either. But I'm very impressed with what Rockstar has done with this one. So, really, really cool. Really, really cool stuff. Thank you so much for the massive support on the stream today, guys. You absolutely rock. All right, let's do it. Let's keep changing it up. Let's keep changing it up. Let's try the Royal Red. So, Royal Red. Well, let's just go straight up. Royal Red. We'll do this one. Let's do respray options. I'm guessing a red's going to look good on this one. White doesn't look bad. Black wouldn't look bad either. I'm guessing... You know what? Like an orange wouldn't look bad either. That's what it looks like is pink. Gold. Let me see. I'm going to pull up some designs of what I've seen so far. See if I can't come up with some inspirations for this, because I'm kind of torn on what color to go with. You'd think red would look good, but it doesn't look as great as I thought. So let's see here. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see. What do you guys think? What do you think as far as the color? What do you guys think as far as the color that we do? I'm thinking either a red or I'm thinking black doesn't look bad. Because there's already some yellow and some orange in here. This is a tricky one. This is definitely a tricky one. So that's what lava red. Lava red doesn't look bad because it's got that hint of orange in it. Okay, I kind of like that. The way it shines. The way it shines like that is really cool. So let's go with the lava red. Let's see if we can do a... Just give it a little bit of shine. That's what candy red looks like. We'll go with the candy red. So that's the red design for it. You guys are saying lime green, gold. Ooh, what would gold look like? That's what it would look like is gold. See, I don't think that looks that good, guys. I don't think that looks like that good. The gold. Matte. Matte's kind of interesting too, but you don't have as much flexibility with the colors. That's what it looks like as red with the matte red. Matte red doesn't look terrible, but I kind of like the shininess of it. I really do. I think we're going to go with this design. Secondary color, we'll go with... I guess we'll go with lava red too. Boom. Just to kind of match it up. Alright, so that's the red design. Trim on the inside. Let's go with black. We haven't done black yet, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. Let's start at the top. Let's start all the way at the top. We'll do armor. We already got that. Bumpers. Let's just do a pretty standard one. We'll do the extended... Ooh. We'll do the painted and chin spoiler. We're going to take away the chrome for this one. That looks good. Chassis. We'll do the chrome roll cage for this one. Engine block. Let's go with the... We'll go back to this one. The painted livery covers. We'll go with the swept back ram pipes. Engine tune. We already got that. Exhaust. We'll go back to the side exit one. Grill, we'll go with chrome since we don't have any chrome anywhere else. Hood, let's go with the triple intake bug catcher. Obviously hydraulics, we got that. Trim, let's go with the striped. Alright, can we get something red? Can we get a red design? Well, that's kind of red. That guy has red shoes. I guess our monkey is red. Pogo. We'll use pogo dials. Let's go with the flame. Well, no, we'll save the flames for the flames. We'll go old school cool. Steering wheel, we'll go with the burnout. Column shifter, we'll do the dice. Plaques, let's go with the San Andreas one, I guess. Or we'll go with Benny's. We'll go with Benny's. ICE is the same. Let's change this to red. There we go. Lights, we'll just match the neon lights just because we can. So we'll go with red. What else? Plates. We'll do... Is there a like? We'll save the flame ones for the flames. Flaming skull. We'll just go with the chain. Vanity plate. Which one looks kind of good? I guess since we'll do black and gold. Kind of matches. Spoiler. We'll obviously keep the spoiler. Transmission. Wheels. I guess we'll go with... We'll go with those. And we'll do a little bit of red. There's like a ring of red you can see on the outside, which looks pretty nice. Boom. All right, there we go, guys. I think that's design number 3. Obviously, you can see that right here. So this is our design number 3. We're trying to change up a little bit each time, if you can't already tell. We're doing like different bumper, different spoiler, obviously different hood options, different plates. Apparently, everyone wants us to type hype in the live stream. So this one looks awesome. I love this design. Let's take it outside real fast. I think it's still daytime. It is. Whoa. Okay, good thing we can drive through these cars. Look at this madness. Oh. So this is design number 3. Let's go take this to the state. This is pretty speedy. as far as Benny's vehicles can go, now obviously it's not faster than the like Sultan RS or the Banshee 900R, but it's still really nice. Oh, we're gonna miss our turn. And I really like this design overall. Sweet. Alright, so I'm just gonna pull into a spot right here. Boom. Alright, parked it a little bit to the side. Let's open up so you guys can see what it looks like. Vehicle doors. Let's restore the doors so that they're not taken off by anyone. There we go. Sweet. Alright, so obviously... Whoa, someone else coming up? That's a regular Sabre Turbo, I think. No, that's a... Yeah, I think that's a regular Sabre Turbo. So anyways, this is our design right here. I really like it. Obviously, it's got a lot of reds, got a lot of yellows. So that's why I wanted to go with the gold wheels. Obviously, that's what our engine looks like. Why is that so blurry? Why is that design so blurry? Overall, really... Now I'm wearing an inner tube. What do I have on me? What is going on right now? Someone get this off. I've literally been turned into a stick of butter or an inner tube. I can't go in first person. Wow. Okay, that looks pretty interesting. Hey, we have a new sponsor. Everyone welcome Richard Sanders to the stream. Richard Sanders, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. What's going to happen when I try to get in my car? Is this going to stay with me? It's going through the door. It's going through the door, everyone. Wow. So let's do vehicle doors, none. Alright, let's keep designing this. What the heck happened to me? I don't even know what happened. Well, AB left, but he threw a stick of butter on me before he left. So, whoa, look at that. That's a pretty nice car. Nice. Anyways, this was our red design. I think this one's called Royal Red. I could be wrong, but I think this one's... Light poles are falling. This one's Royal Red. We got the Bennies. This one looks nice. Ooh. It's kind of hard to see, obviously, with the triple intake bug catcher in first person. But I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's keep it going. Let's keep playing around with some of the livery designs and choices and colors and combinations. And I missed Benny's by a freaking mile. Whoops. It's okay. We just get to hit a cool jump. Or we get to crash. That too. Alright, back to Benny's it is. Back to Benny's for some more customization. Let's do it. Let's do it, everyone. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. I can't believe that guy put an inner tube on me or whatever that was. Yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for the massive support in the stream so far. We already have over 1,000 likes, which is totally insane. Once again, thank you guys so much. If you are enjoying, drop it a like. That's amazing. And obviously hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. We're having a great time here on the stream today. Lots of fun. Lots of epicness going on here. Let's keep it going. Let's keep customizing it. So there's a few other liveries that I want to check out. So we've obviously done the bottom three. Let's move on to, that's Swirl, Suicide Green, and that's Inferno. Alright, so let's try Inferno. Inferno is definitely one I want to give a go. I'm thinking what color would look good here. Would mattes look good? So that's what it looks like, matte black. Obviously matte, I think matte black might be the way to go on this one. I really do think it might be the way to go. So I'll try a few other, like, I'll show you all the gambit of choices right here. And like an orange might not look bad. Blue doesn't look terrible either. But those are some of the options right there. I honestly think that a black is going to look best. Whoa. Black is going to look best with this. That one like blends in if you chose the orange. Okay, I definitely think we're going with matte black. Matte black looks awesome. We're going to do secondary on matte black too. Plus, we haven't done a matte color today. So that's the matte black. Let's go up all the way to the front, or all the way to the top. Bumpers, let's change out the... Since we're going with a matte theme, let's we'll do the extended one. Painted and extended. Rear bumpers we'll keep painted. Chassis, let's do the roll cage because we'll make it black on the inside. Exhaust, we'll go with big bore, I guess. We'll do chrome tip. We got to have a little bit of chrome, so we'll do that. Grill, we'll do the painted light surround. Hood, let's do the single intake bug catcher. That's like the only one we haven't done, although that looks awesome. That one looks really, really cool, the stock one, but we'll do this one for right now just because. Hydraulics we're going to keep. Interior, trim design, let's do, can I do trim color? Yes, I can do trim color, so I could do, what would happen if I made it like orange? That's just too much orange. I guess we're going with a, you know what, if I did white, would it look bad? Yeah. You know, we're just going with a blackout version for this one. That's what we're doing. That's what we're going to have to go with here. Ornament, we're going to do the Grim Reaper. I think it's fitting. Dials, we're going to definitely go with the flames. Steering wheel, we're going to go with, what are we going to go with? We'll do the burnout. We'll do, what should we do? We'll do the skull. We'll kind of match the Grim Reaper. That one looks awesome. Plaques on the back. We will do, what are we going to do? I like all the neon ones, so let's do, we'll do the SA initials. And let's see if we can get like a orange to kind of match the flames a little bit. I think we already passed it. Bright orange. There we go. Sick. That's awesome. Okay, lights. We'll do neon to match. Just because we can. Livery we already got. Plates. Plate holder. Let's do the flames. So we'll do flames. Vanity plate on the front. I guess if we're trying to blend in, we'll do the Benny's black on gold. We'll keep that the same. Spoiler, we'll keep that. Transmission, wheels. Now we got to go with the wheels. What wheels are we going to do? That's the only problem. I think if we do, I don't want the red to show up, so I'm kind of hoping.
Tight. That's tight.
Wheel color. Let's just do alloy. Alloy or black? I'm just going to go with alloy. Tire design. We'll do that. Tire smoke. We'll go with black smoke. Obviously, that's going to be super cool. Boom. And then for this design, we're going to black out. Because obviously, you know, we got a little bit of a stealthier feel here. So that's it. This is our other design right here. Logan, thanks so much for the $1 donation, man. I appreciate it. So that's awesome. So this is our design right here. This is kind of our blacked out version. Well, I guess if we're going with the blackout version, it wouldn't make sense to have white walls on the tires. So we're just going to go with, we'll go with atomics. There we go. Boom. So that's it right there. Let's take it out. Let's take it out. Nice. Jesus Christ. And what is going on right now? Oh my God. I've been turned into a weed tree. What happens if I get out? I'm literally a weed tree. Okay. Well, welcome to GTA 5 PC, everyone. Mr. Boss is a Christmas tree. That's not a Christmas tree, my man. That is not a Christmas tree. You will be very much mistaken if you were to hang some ornaments on that. Alright, so let's go check this out, though. Ooh, we're going too fast. This is awesome, though. I love this design. Ignore the fact that there's a giant weed tree coming out of my head. That, oh, heads up, buddy. I think I just rammed through that truck. There's so much going on right now. Well, at least that doesn't impact us in Benny's. Otherwise, that would be kind of a funny disaster. Boom. So this is our design right here. Let's see what it looks like in first person. It's probably going to like cover up my screen. Yep. All right. Enjoy the view, everyone. Enjoy the view. Oh, man. Well, let me see if I can zoom out as like far as I can so it has as little impact on you guys as possible. So this is our kind of stealthy blackout version design. Let's turn the engine on, turn the headlights on, and then... Really? Is that really necessary? So anyways, this is our car right here. Looking good. Yeah, you cannot get in my car, so I don't know why you think you're going to be able to do that. So this is it right here. Looking good. Looking good. I would go in first person and show you, but obviously I'm kind of impacted by this giant weed tree over my head right now. We're the weed man. Once again, there's a lot of people in chat that don't think that this is real. I bought it from Benny's site. Like, I'm not even joking. So Sabre Turbo Custom right here. You can clearly see it. It's available on Benny's site. In fact, I'll buy another one right now. Let's buy a blue version, stock. We'll put it in Tensile Towers. Let's replace it with the Rumpo. Boom. You can see bottom left-hand corner, Sabre Turbo delivered to your garage. So thanks to some PC magic, my good friend Foxy Snaps was able to get this loaded up on here. Are there any more customized Sabre Turbos here? I don't think so. I think it's just a wacky car show we got going on. Did he just lock me out of my car? No, I was going to say, how is that possible? Although my car is not working. That's not good. Oh, there we go. It wouldn't start. And we're off. So yeah, once again, this is another really cool design. This one is the flames. I really like this one. I don't know why people want to just like drive into me. Well, I guess they're hitting each other. Yeah, PC magic equals tunables. Alright, here we go. Please do a tutorial on how to get this Sabre. I mean, you can only get it on the PC early. I mean, it's coming out on Tuesday, April 19th. But for now, we're enjoying it on the PC a little bit early, which is fun. I'm having a good time. You guys get to see it a little bit early. We get to show it off. It's really cool. That's a helicopter. I'm a weed tree right now. It's literally welcome to GTA 5 PC, everyone. This is your average everyday experience. Okay, so let's bring it back in. There's a few more liveries that we need to look at. What the... Golly. What is going on right now? What is going on? Oh, okay, this guy's inside, too, and he's just chilling out in here. Cool. Nice. All right, and we're still a weed tree.
Cool now.
Beautiful. Well, look at this. Look at this. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, let's do a few more. Let's go check out a livery. So we've gone through a lot of them. In fact, I want to say one of the only ones we haven't been able to go through is the Suicide Green. So that's Suicide Green. Let's try that. And there's also a few others. Royal Stripes. Those are some of the more simple ones. So we'll try out Suicide Green now. Let's do respray options, metallic. Wonder if this will look good as a metallic with a green. It probably will. So that's what it looks like is with dark green, pearlescent of bright green. It's kind of like the only thing I can think of for this one. Secondary, let's do matching green. I think it's dark is what I ended up choosing. There we go. Cool. Let's start from the bottom up, actually. So windows, we'll do light smoke. Wheels, let's go to Benny's Bespoke. I like the stock wheels, to be completely honest with you. So I might just leave them as stock wheels. Let's go with trunk. We've obviously got that. We don't need to upgrade that. Spoiler. I'm going to take the spoiler off on this one. Plates, we'll do... That one's like we got a cross on the back. We got some ladies. Let's make this a magnetics car. We'll go magnetics on the back. We'll go magnetics on the front. Kind of go with the green, the overall green feel, you know. Lights, we'll do neon lime green. Just because we can. Interior, let's change. God, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. we're going to go with, let's do the velour. Let's do leopard velour. Hey, we can see. Let's do someone with some green. That guy works. Dials, we'll do, like we can see really well. We'll go with plain Jane. Steering wheel, we can see so well right now. We'll go with this guy. Is there a magnetics one? There is. We're going all magnetics today. Light color. We'll go with a kind of a lighter green to kind of match the top a little bit. Hood, let's do stock hood. Actually, yeah, stock hood will work. Or we do cal induction. That one works too. Grill. We'll do chrome. Exhaust, we'll go with the side exit. Engine. We'll go with that one. Chassis, we'll do stunt cage. Just because. Bumpers. Go with that. Rear bumpers. Yeah, we'll do painted. Alright, and now we've got like the official weed tree green design. Alright, so here's another one right here. Pretty cool. We obviously kind of went with some more chrome stocky options on this one, which I think don't look bad, honestly. I think it does look pretty good altogether. What's up, Cooper? We have a new sponsor to the stream. Everyone say hello to Cooper. Cooper, how are you doing? What is going on right now? What is going on? So we have a new sponsor to the stream. Everyone say hello to Cooper. Cooper, thank you so much for sponsoring, man. You totally rock. Everyone give a nice, big, warm welcoming party to Cooper, as we do with all our new sponsors in the chat. As I'm getting stuck. I can't see, guys. I got a weed tree on me. Yeah, if you want to sponsor the stream, it's the green button below or above this video, depending on if you're on YouTube Gaming. See, look. It says my Sabre Turbo has been delivered to my garage. So, it's real. Oh my god. I can't even see right now. I feel like I'm in the jungle. I mean, seriously, what is going on? I am, like, ridiculously in the jungle. This is nuts. This is totally nuts. This is way, 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 way nuts. Okay. Oh my god. Whoa! Look at this! Look at this. It's like a spawn of, It's like a It's a spawn of, Sabre Turbos. Oh my god. What is going on right now? Let's turn on our engine. We'll do neons on. Nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Vehicle doors will do all. Sweet. And I would go into first person to show you, but I can't really... Well, hey, yes! It's gone! Yes! Yes! It's fixed! Oh, everything is normal. This is so much better. This is so much better. Yes! This is amazing. Oh my god, that is so much better. Well, it was the weed car. We had the weed mobile, everyone, but now it's no longer the weed car. It's just the regular green car. That's a savage. That's not good. Nice. So, once again, really, really cool. Let's take a look at what it looks like on the inside. I could have gone with white interior, and I honestly think that would have looked a little bit better. You know what? We're going to go make that change right now. Let me close that up. So let's go with a white interior. White interior might look a little bit better. Hello. But overall, this one is the green one. I think this one's called Suicide Green. So like each color's got its own pretty cool design that you can make. And Suicide Green is no exception. Oh, the weed car is back. Weed car is back. Free Sabre Turbo Customs. So if you're in my lobby right now, I'm pretty sure you can get... What the hell? Did you guys see that too? Rockstar developer. Oh no. Oh no. Look at that, guys, on the friends list right now. Oh boy. It's literally R star developer. We are in trouble. We're in trouble. Alright, let's bring it back inside. Weed tree. Jeez, weed tree it is. That just fell from the freaking roof. Is Benny's broken? Benny's is not broken, so we're going to go inside. That guy tried to kill me. Look at that guy. That guy tried to kill me. What a guy. What a guy. Alright, so let's go to the interior. And let's change up our trim color. Yes, it looks much better with the white, in my opinion. Okay. So that's what it would look like with the white interior. We kind of forgot to do that. So that one looks a lot better. So let's move on. We've obviously got a few more that I want to try. Well, at least two more. That's Royal Stripes and Swirl Pinstripe. I want to try Swirl Pinstripe first, which is kind of like a white design. Does this look good with matte white? I want to match it. So that's what it looks like is white. Matte white may be a little too flat. So the top is always that white color no matter what. So if we were to match it, that's what it looks like is purple. Only problem with the white is you can't really see the colors. This is a tricky one. This is a really tricky one. I don't know how you would go about using this. It looks okay with pink because the pink like blends in. What about metals? So if you were to do a gold car, this one wouldn't be terrible because this is kind of tricky. Maybe I don't want to do this livery. Swirl Pinstripe is tough, man. It's a tough design to do well. That's Royal. Royal Stripes looks okay. Let's try Royal Stripes. Let's try that. So Royal Stripes with black looks pretty good. Royal Stripes with... what else would it look good with? That's what it looks like with wine red. Let's try wine red. We'll do a kind of a crazy pearlescent. That's what it looks like with wine red and ultra blue. Let's see. Let's do wine red for the primary. Boom. You know, that doesn't look terrible. That doesn't look awful. So that's kind of that design. It's like a little intense design that we've gone for. Oh, shoot. Let's change our neons. What else can we do? Neons. Spoiler. We'll put that one back on. We'll change up our wheels. What design? Maybe we need Benny's Originals. We're going to go with the spindles for this one. Why not? Because we can. Tire design. Cool. Looking good. We'll do light smoke, even though we got a tree in here, so it doesn't even matter. Boom. Go with no roll cage. Exhaust, we'll go back to the back. Grill, we're going to go with the painted grill. Painted light surround. Hood, we'll do that one. Interior, let's go with trim color. Can we get a blue in here? That's what it would look like is wine red. To be fair, that does kind of match the actual color. I know it looks blue, but wine red is our base color. Although maybe white would look good because we have a secondary of, or that pearlescent has, or the design has a lot of whiteness. So let's go with that. We're gonna go with the white. Steering wheels, let's do. Not that I can even see, and you guys probably can't even see either. We're just gonna go with, you know, whatever we can see at this point because we just got a weed tree in there. We can't really do much. We can hardly see this, to be totally honest with you. Boom. What else is there to do? Plates. We'll change up the plates to make this one. We'll do the chain. We'll go True Patriot. Why not? We'll do the True Patriot. All right, that's another design. Cool. All right, that one doesn't look bad. That one doesn't look bad at all. I mean, oh my God, what is going on? What is going on right now, boys? This is not good. This is not good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. How do I put passive mode back on? I thought I was in passive mode. I am in passive mode. I'm trying not to hit any cops. Oh my God, what is going on right now? It's a car inside of a car. I'm a freaking bumper cart. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's get out of here before something catches on fire. Oh boy. Well, you know what? We got through most of the stream without craziness going on. But now we're just being turned into craziness. Once again, guys, welcome to GTA 5 on the PC. This is what you have to deal with. I don't even know how this makes sense. Why this makes sense. Who makes sense of this? I don't know. But it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. We're running over dead bodies too. And that guy's pointing at something. Well then. I'm really not too sure. I'm really not too sure. I could just change sessions. You're right. I could probably do that. I'll go to the creator real quick because that'll make it pretty easy to get into a new session. You're right. Not a bad idea at all. We'll change sessions and we're going to be able to get into a new lobby. Watch this. And it'll take like 3 seconds. So here we go. I'm going to hit start. Go into online. Boom. GT Online. Boom. Invite only. Bang. No one else can bother me. Haha. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, once again, guys, thank you so much for the massive support on the stream today. It was awesome. Having lots of fun so far. Great stream. You guys totally rock with the amazing support. Hey, look, we're not a weed man anymore. Where's our car, though? Is it not here? That's kind of unfortunate. I gotta call the mechanic. Mechanic, I need you. I need you.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on
I think this one destroyed. What? Oh yeah, it did get destroyed. You're right. Gotta call Moore's Mutual first.
Moore's Mutual. How can I be of service?
Okay, we'll call those. Thank you, Moore's Mutual. Yep, I'll pay the premium, whatever it is. It's almost daytime too. That's cool. That's Merryweather. God dang it. I hate when I do that. Mechanic it is. Mechanic it is, everyone.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring 'em
Tinzel,
around.
Sabre Turbo Custom.
I'll bring it by.
I'll bring it by. You rock, Johnny on the spot. Alright, let's do it, everyone. Let's do it. It is almost a beautiful morning here in Los Santos. And Johnny on the spot brought our car. That is awesome. Sweet. Alright, let's bring it. Oh, we almost hit that guy on the Faggio. Looking good, looking good. So this one, I forgot what the name of this one is. Is it Simple Pinstripe or it's Pinstripe something, Royal something? That's one design. Let's do one more. Let's do one more design, boys. Let's do one more design. I think we can come up with something pretty creative. Let's try one of the simple ones. Because we've done pretty much all the crazy customization options. Now let's try something a little bit more simple. I think. Boom. Alright, look how peaceful this is. Look how peaceful this is. This is great. This is great. It's so peaceful. There's nothing spawning on me anymore. I love it. I love it. It's awesome. Okay, so let's go check out liveries. So we could do yellow pinstripe, blue outline pinstripe. I guess those are going to be the two that we're going to try. Or swirl. No, that's the one we couldn't do. So that's yellow pinstripe. Let's see what respray looks like. So it doesn't look bad with purple. Blue, it looks pretty good with. Actually, blue looks pretty good with this. Like a light blue. Dark blue even looks pretty good too. That's what wine red looks like. That's what... Ooh, regular red wouldn't look bad either. You know what? We might be going with red, boys. Black might be pretty cool too. Black and yellow. It's not as cool as I thought. Alright, let's just go with red. Let's try formula red for now. Actually, let's see what the matte colors look like. That looks good with matte purple, I will say. And this looks pretty good with matte red too. Nice. Okay, you know what? We're going to go with matte red. So that's what it looks like with ice white. The interior looks better. Let's take away all of the bumper options. Let's see if we can make that look a little cleaner. See, I just want the extended red there. I wish we could make that... You know, I guess we're going to go with stock. We can go with the painted bumper, which is fine. Let's take away the spoiler. As far as wheels go, let's go with...
That's the look.
Not mean to do black. Was trying to do red, and I did it too fast. There we go. Tire design. Boom. Tire smoke. We'll go with red. We've spent a lot of money on this stream, but you know what? That's all good in the hood. It's all good with me. Chassis, we'll go with the... We'll go with no roll cage. There we go. Go with that one again. We'll go with the big bore side. Do not exit grill. I guess we're going with we'll go with the front chrome grill. So we'll go with stock. Hood. We'll go with that one. Do not exit. I almost did it again. So if we did a red interior, would that be too much? We'll just stick with ice white. Ice white on the inside. Let's see if we can get an all red steering wheel. That'll probably help. Yeah, all red steering wheel. Red lights for sure. Boom. Ice. We got that. Plaques. Go with Los Santos. Column shifter. Is there anything red? You know, that's close enough. Lights. We'll do red. Just match it up. Plates. We'll go with the barbed wire. To Class A. What else? What else? What else? What else? Is that it? I think that's it as far as that design goes. Pretty simple. Pretty simple, honestly. So that's one of the ways you can use one of the simple pinstripes and still get an overall cool look. Yo, Wrecking Clips, what's up, man? Glad you're enjoying the stream, dude. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Thank you so much for the donation, dude. I appreciate it. Once again, you guys don't have to donate. It's something I'm not like asking you to do, but if you want to, it's totally cool, and you absolutely can. And I definitely appreciate it bunch. A bunch. What are words? What are words? Okay, so let me give you guys my overall opinion on this car. One, I think it's the best new lowrider that they've added of the three. So that's how I feel about it. I think it's the sportiest Benny's car in terms of the muscle cars that you can add. This one's probably number one. Buccaneer is probably number two in terms of sportiness. Now, there's one thing I don't love, and I've already noticed it. It's like the engine like sticks out of the bottom here. It's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. This is just a minor complaint. Oh, I forgot to change my bobblehead. All right, so this is just a minor complaint, but check this out. So it's like it kind of hangs out of the bottom. Like, I wish you couldn't see that. Like, I wish it was covered up by something, especially if you use the stock option here. So that's one thing I don't love. Number 2, so you can see how I'm using the side exit exhaust right here, which looks awesome. Only problem is there's a cutout in the back for the exhaust. Like, if you were to do a design where your exhaust came out the side, you wouldn't have the spaces for the exhaust to come out the rear. So I think that's kind of a bummer, because it ultimately cuts into the back frame of the bumper, which I think is just, you know, it's kind of like meh, you know, that's all right. But there's a lot of other cool stuff on here. I love the design so far. I think it's really, really cool. Getting the interior to match the outside is pretty tricky, especially if you wanted to do like a more all-white like I did. That would mean you would have to play around with your bumpers and your spoiler option. But other than that, it's really cool. Cooper, I can make you a moderator, Cooper. Hang on for a bit. I see your message, so I'll actually make you a moderator, Cooper. If you hang out after the stream, I can make you one since you are a sponsor to the stream. That's another benefit of being a sponsor, is I typically let you be a moderator in the stream, which obviously gives you the power to be like, hey, I'm in charge here. Look out for me. So if you want to do that, it's totally cool. So yeah, this is the Sabre Turbo, everyone. Whoa, we're flipping. We're hitting trees. So yeah, hopefully this gave you a better idea on if you want to purchase this vehicle on Tuesday when it does come out. When it is released for everyone. Once again, thanks to some PC magic, got this bad boy a little bit early. We had a lot of fun with it. We customized it. It was fun. We pretty much tried like every possible option for this vehicle, in terms of the colors, in terms of the design, in terms of what you could do. Hey, that was a tornado. That would have been nice like a week, 2 weeks ago. So let's put on the brakes. Braking power, obviously not great, but you expect that in the muscle cars. Once again, this vehicle is available on Benny's site, or it will be available on Benny's site, as you can see right here. Stock. So it's $15,000 on his site. And then it's, you can obviously customize it. I think our customization fee was like $449,000. I'm not exactly sure what the number was. I think it was something along those lines. Don't quote me on that, though. Don't quote me on the exact number. Obviously, if you guys can go back and watch the stream and check it out. So this one's awesome. Well, actually, I can tell you right now. I bought another one. I think I bought another one. Let's see. Let me call the mechanic. So I called the mechanic. If I call the mechanic, he should tell me where it is. So Tinsel. Do I have one in Tinsel? Yes, I do. I have a secondary Sabre Turbo Custom in Tinsel Tower. So let's go ahead there right now. I'll tell you guys exactly what the fee is, so I don't have to leave you guys hanging. I want to say it's $449,000. So it's expensive. I mean, you can see the amount of money that I spent today. So I started with $9 million, and now I've got like $6 million. So just on one car alone. Now, granted, I have customized it a lot. You're probably not going to be doing that. In fact, you probably won't even be customizing it nearly half or 50% is the amount that I did. But it's still a lot of money. So hopefully this stream gave you a better idea on what you want to do in terms of customization. We're just going to park you right here. Look at those ladies smoking. Don't do that. All right, here we go. Let's check it out inside. Let's do it. Let's go check it out. So I should be able to tell you the official... There we go. So I should be able to tell you the official cost of each one, or of this one. The official cost of upgrading now, I guess you could say. Let's drive it out. Okay. Here we go. So let's take this bad boy to Benny's, and I'll tell you exactly how much it is to customize it. There's also one thing I want to try out. I want to see if you can lower the suspension before... Alright, we're going to do a test right here, boys. We're going to do a test. So you guys are in for a treat. Those of you guys that are still here on the stream and are sticking it out, hey, we have a new sponsor. What's up, Marcus? Everyone say hello to Marcus in the stream chat right now. Marcus, dude, thank you so much for sponsoring the stream, man. You totally rock. Welcome aboard, man. Everyone say hi to Marcus in the chat right now. Marcus, thanks so much, dude, for sponsoring the stream. You are a legend. Okay. So I want to see if there's options we can do before turning it into a lowrider, or I guess a Benny's customized vehicle. So let's try it out right now. So you guys are still on the stream. You're in for a treat because not everyone else is going to get to see this.
What you looking for?
So let's do it right now. Let's do it. So repair vehicle, wheelie bar. Wow. So we don't have an option for a wheelie bar. Okay. So let's see what happens. So we put the wheelie bar on. We put the suspension. We can lower it to competitive. Let's do that. So competitive suspension. Is there any other options we can do? Hood. No. No, not really. I'm just checking other options we might have. So the only other options you can do outside of Benny's are the wheelie bar and the suspension. So let's see what happens when we upgrade it now. So it's $490,000. Okay. So pardon me, I was shortchanging you guys by about 50 grand. So it's almost $500,000. Let's go for it. So let's see if it removes our suspension, and let's see if it removes our wheelie bar. Man, that's a shame. It took away the wheelie bar. That is such a bummer, dude. That's such a bummer. Ugh. Alright, so that's obviously all you can do. Let's go now compare it to the Sabre Turbo Custom that we just customized. Because obviously this one's lowered. It has the lowered suspension. Let's go find out where it is. Get out the way, lady. Let's go find out where it is. Is my other Sabre Turbo Custom in Eclipse?
Need me to bring you a ride?
No, it's in Tinsel. All right, so we got to go to Tinsel. So we're going to compare the if the lowering the suspension actually has any impact on the Sabre Turbo. We're going to be doing some testing right now, boys. We're going to be doing some testing. We're going to be doing some myth busting to see if this one actually is lowered or not. That'll be interesting because with the Slam van there was a difference. However, with the Tornado and the minivan there was not a difference. So I'll be very surprised if there is a difference. Let's just say that right now. Alright, we are effing this freaking vehicle up, but there are tornadoes everywhere. I swear, I've seen like 15 tornadoes today. Like that would have been really useful about, like I said, 2 weeks ago when I was looking for those stupid things. But now they're everywhere. No, I was about to say there's another one. But there is another one right there. Goodness gracious. Tornado City. We're probably going to have to take away a car. Oh, no, I guess not. Cool. Oh, well, yeah, because we took it out of this garage. Duh. Alright, so let's get them side by side so that we can compare. I don't think that there is a difference. I'll be kind of shocked. There we go. Okay. So let's take a look. Let's go in first person. So take a look right now. This blue one is the one we lowered. And the red one is the one we didn't lower. I don't see a difference. I don't think there's a difference at all. You guys might see a difference. I don't. Oh well. You know, what can you do? So, bottom line, lowering the suspension and the wheelie bar will not transfer over. So that's two things we learned. Oh well, like I said, just those features I guess didn't carry over. I'm surprised this doesn't have its wheelie bar. That is kind of disappointing. Add that to the other disappointing features list. But overall, I would give this car a 9 out of 10. Obviously because the Sabre Turbo is a classic. It returns from GTA 4. It returns from GTA Vice City. I mean, it is a retro legend of a vehicle. So I would be hard-pressed to give this thing any lower than like an 8 or a 9. I really do like it. There's only a few small things. Hey, Sabre brother, what's up? Sabre Turbo amigo. Also, you know what else is interesting? Look at this. They take away your ability to have that two-toned paint job. Look at that. And you can't have the Sabre Turbo written on the side. Wow. Are you kidding me? That's kind of a bummer. Hold on. Hold up. So, hold on. I'm going to try to stop this guy. You know, I'm going to have to kill you. Lady, I'm sorry. Do I not have any ammo? Do I really not have a single round of ammo in this car? You know what? I'm just going to have to rip you out. Okay. So I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Did I get stars for that? You've got to be kidding me. Lester! Lester! I got cops. I've created a madhouse here. I guess I did do that right in front of the cop. No! No, you're not allowed to take your car back. No, no, no. Okay, quickly before she drives away. Okay, you see the you see the Sabre turbo thing on the side? Okay, that works. Shut the door. You see the Sabre turbo on the side? We don't have that. And also, this two-toned on the hood and on the going all the way on the back, we lose that too. So what I want to do is I want to go into Benny's right now and I want to check that out too. Let's see if we take away the livery. Did the modder wipe my ammo? Did he really? Wow, that's extremely unfortunate. Well, that's okay. I don't play GTA Online on PC. So, I only do single player stuff for the most part, So, that's not a big deal. And we smacked right into that guy. So, let's check it out. Let's check it out here. I want to see if we remove the liveries, will we be able to keep that stuff? Will we be able to keep those two things? Or does Benny's automatically remove them? That in and of itself would be very interesting. Because I think those were cool parts to the Sabre Turbo. And if they're removed, that's kind of a bummer.
What you looking for?
Alright, so here we go. Let's check this out. Like I said, it doesn't really impact the rating I give this car. I still think it's like a 9 out of 10. I think it's amazing. But still, what are we going to do? We're going to go to liveries. Yep, so it does take it away. It does take the two-tone pattern away. Let's, I'll even try to show you guys on respray right now. So look, let's just make this, you know, stone silver. Why not? Secondary, we'll make it something crazy like, yeah, see, you can't do, it takes away the two-tone on the outside. Wow, 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 wow. Interesting. Okay. So once again, that's something to think about before you go ahead and just go crazy and upgrade the car. That you might want to make sure that you're okay with losing your ability to upgrade. But I think that's going to be okay for many. I don't think they're really going to have a problem with that. So anyways, that's where we're going to end the live stream today, boys. I think we've done as much as we could in terms of myth busting, customization, and ultimately just checking everything out. Once again, hopefully you did enjoy. It was a lot of fun. We got to check out a bunch of different designs. This is the Sabre Turbo Custom. It's going to be coming out to GTA Online on April 19th, which is Tuesday. So a lot of you guys are going to get to experience it then. But I'm glad you guys got to experience a little early sneak peek right now. If you have gone to enjoy the stream, a like rating would be amazing. Show your support. That would be awesome. And also hit that subscribe button if you guys are new or you like daily videos, streams, live streams, everything like that. We're going to be doing more this weekend. Obviously more next week with the release of the Sabre Turbo. So stick around on my channel. It's going to be fun. Other than that, guys, like I said, I'm going to take off. I'm going to do some other stuff, but it's been great today. We've had a lot of fun. And we're definitely going to be doing it again soon. But other than that, like I said, I'm going to take off. Peace out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.